So ideally Mordor against Men of the West. Please game, do me a favor. Hey, dude, it's my lucky day. What? I mean, you cannot make this thing up. Come on now. I'm a lucky person. We have the blue Mordor player Andy Brandy against the red Man of the West player Lau. Scripted. I don't know, and that's very lucky. Very, very lucky. So a classical matchup, boys, between good and evil. And you know me, I like that a lot. Gothmog was saying the age of man is over, the age of the orc has come. We will see about that, because in the films he got kicked in his face by Aragorn and Gimli, and he didn't have a good time. Trust me on that one in Minas Tirith. He was very unlucky. He got bullied all the time, you know. The trebuchet was almost hitting his heart, hitting his head. It was also one of the funny moments. Nobody is gonna move. Do you get me? And then you see a trebuchet firing a stone, and he has to sidestep, and then he's like Phew! On the stone, you know. Like legit 10 seconds later, you pretty much jinx yourself. Karma. I hope you elf. So they, oh yeah, they don't even know the factions, guys. They don't even know the factions. True. Because random is revealed in BFME Zoom. And until you scout with something like Tainted Land as Mordor or Human Wood as Men of the West, you will not be able to see the enemy faction. So we have actually 2-3 farms into the barracks coming up for Lau into the farm number 4. On the other side we see Orc Pits into the second Orc Pit after 3 slaughterhouses. Yeah, it's gonna be Orc spam. Orc Archer first though, for defense I believe. They cost 300 each. And once again the counter system is actually very efficient in BFME 2. Because one Archer can take care of the enemy Swordman in literally 2 seconds. Nearly 2 seconds. Orc units for the front line. The soldiers are moving from the bottom side. Westworld is actually kind of a big map. It's not a small map by all means. Okay, more soldiers of Gondor, and the stable is coming up now for Lau. You know what for Lau means in German? For Lau in German means like for free. You know, so every time I say for Lau, it sounds for me like it's for free. You can have it. You know, how much does it cost? It's for Lau. It's for free. Just take it. Take it home. One soldier is moving on. But they will be forced to face against the Orc Archers. There is one more soldier. They can't achieve too much here, I believe. We will see about that. Hey, be careful. Oh, don't be in the melee range though. Eye of Sauron was used for additional damage, armor, and combat experience. Remember, Eye of Sauron is a high tier leadership in BFME 2. So it's much better than War Chant in most cases. That's why you should not go for the War Chant if you can just go for the Eye of Sauron. In like 9 out of 10 cases, it's just better. It gives you less damage, but it gives you also armor. Oh, that was close. That was really close. But he will be able to save actually both of them at the same time. That's very nice from Andy Brandy, and very unlucky start from Lau at the same time. And there is an army of orcs, but they will be running into the Gondor Knights. That means they won't be able to achieve too much. Nice flank damage. I like this. That's how you want to trample. You don't want to overcommit and be stuck in the enemy orcs. You want to go for a trample and get out. Trample, get out. Trample, get out. That's what you are supposed to do. This way you don't get slowed down that much. Hold ground stands to make them a bit tankier, but it's not going to change anything. You will be able to live maybe 5 more seconds, and that's it. In the meantime, Man of the West player wasn't using the rallying call yet. If he can group with the soldiers in these 2 Gondor Knights and uses rallying call at the same time, he might actually achieve too much. Like a lot. Now we will see Easterlings as a counter to the Gondor Knights, and also the Troll Cage is coming up for the Mordor player Andy Brandy at the same time. It's a big push incoming. 2 soldiers, 2 Gondor Knights, eventually even the 3rd soldier battalion. But Mordor is moving in fog of war. He was able to see him barely. Did you guys see that? He was able to see him barely. But is he gonna ignore that? I hope not. Because there are some Easterlings, you don't want to ignore them, trust me. They will be able to kill your stable and also your barracks in no time. Okay, the rallying call has been used. The commitment now. Orc Pit is gonna be the target number 1. The Gondor Knights are dealing a lot of damage to the production buildings, and the Orc Pit number 1 is going down, as well as the Haradrim Palace before the third Easterling can make it on the field. That's very good. The builder has to be careful, but I think he should be fine. Now the Troll Kitch 2. Are you kidding me? I hope not. For Mordor at least. Also, the Orc Pit number 2 is going down. It means he will only have the Troll Kitch left on the field. Be careful with the Gondor Knights. Oh, that hurts. He lost 1 full battalion, but it's fine. Oh, no, it's not fine. He's actually running it down, literally, also with the second one. So 2 Gondor Knights are down, but is it really worth it? He killed 2 Orc Pits, Haradrim Palace, and 1 Slaughterhouse, but he lost everything. Now the counter-attack. The steeple has been taken down for now, and the barracks is still remaining on the field, but the counter-attack is also very successful. If the Man of the West player could be able to take down the Troll Kitch, it would be a much better thing for the Man of the West player right now. We have 400 command points available for men and 450 for Mordor. The farm is going to be surrounded and taken down. There is little to nothing those soldiers can do about that. They can just fight and delay, but they won't be able to deny. If orcs coming now for Orc Archers level 4, they are running it down for whatever reason solo into the Gondor soldiers, and they will take a lot of damage, but it looks like they will be getting the chance to get away. Put them inside the tower maybe. Put them inside the tower, I think it should be good. That's gonna be also his plan. Nah, he's not putting them inside. I would just put them inside the ruined tower. Just why not? The farm is gonna be protected for now. The farm at the bottom right side. He has to replace eventually the stable because he remember he was actually losing all his Gondor Knights before. So no Gondor Knights anymore. Definitely need the stable once again. They have done a lot of work for the Man of the West player Lau, and Lau is already 1-2 behind in the best of 7. If he loses this game, the next game is gonna give Andy Brandy the chance to end this quarterfinals and move on to the semifinals against Sauron, who is one of the best, if not the best, BFME 2 player in the game. And last time they fight against each other also in the BFME 2 tournament, we had like a 2-3 months ago, and they also played against each other. Maybe Andy Brandy is here and ready for his revenge. We fight for the White Tower. We have now tower guards on the field. I used to like them a lot because they are looking so cool, you know? Look at their picture, man. Imagine you have a profile picture like that in Instagram or in Twitter or in Snapchat. I don't use Snapchat myself, but I know many people do. And trust me, if you put this picture on your Snapchat profile, holy moly guys, you will get messages day and night. Day and night. Girls are gonna ask, hey, how are you today? Wanna meet? You wanna go for a coffee? Wanna grab a coffee? Oh, Troll is on the field, level 3. Easterlings, level 4. They were able to survive. The Haradrim Palace is back on the menu. The soldiers, they cannot do much. The Trolls, they are punching them in the face. Slap. Slap, slap, slap. You know what would be a cool animation of the Troll? If they would kick them also from time to time. They are always slapping and using their fists, but I would like to see them using their feet. Because, you know, kicking the soldier in the face.
Archers at the ready.
Archers at the ready. Chick magnet, yeah. Just Tracer, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Welcome, hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Welcome. Okay, for the next fight, Tom Bombadil is available for the Man of the West player Lau. And we have on the other side 8 power points collected after the Tainted Land and Eye of Sauron. And also Baran Wow, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Okay, just woke up and found this channel, cool, hey man. Thanks for tuning in, appreciate that. And welcome to the BFME 2 tournament on the patch 1.09 version 2.0. We are still in the quarterfinals. There's the last quarterfinal games, by the way. And then we are ready with the semifinals. Hopefully tomorrow we will be able to stream more. Tomorrow, eventually, the winner of this series against Sauron from Canada. 10 power points collected now for the Mordor. He has 3 trolls with blue pants. They are actually crashing the farm. Level 1. It's going down. There is nothing Man of the West play can do about that. Maybe the transition into the Rangers is they are greater. They have higher DPS against trolls. Could be a nice choice. They have like kind of short legs. Yeah, but also they are, I mean, their legs is still kind of big in compared to the size of the soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Did the Nazgul just suicide into what? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, sorry. I was not paying attention. But I see now industry on the slaughterhouse in the front for much greater resource income. We have 750 command points available for Mordor. That doesn't look really promising and not really good for Man of the West player. That, you know, that doesn't really look good because he's down experience wise, he's down command point wise, he's down power point wise. It is not a good sign. If you fall behind against Mordor, it's the last faction you want to play from behind against, you know. Rallying call, big push, tower guards, they will be enough to actually back off this Nazgul. He's back on the menu. Yeah, he got indeed killed. And we have Tom Bombadil special summon. Do it on your face. There we go, Tom Bombadil, ladies and gentlemen. The Nazgul is getting dismounted to be more resistant against the tower guards, but he's still squishy hero. The debuff, he needs to stay a bit closer to keep debuffing them. The Tom Bombadil is like, Nazgul, come here, let me knock you down on the ground. What was that? Did you guys see that? He got knocked down, instantly actually stand up again, and then knocked down again. Wow. But in the meantime, the trolls are actually doing a great job. The archer range has been taken down. We have a level 7 mountain troll up on the field, ladies and gentlemen. The Nazgul was able to get away. From Bombadil, he has also armor buff, but also he will be taken down without being able to destroy the slaughterhouse. But when there is no hope for Man of the West, who can save the day? It has to be the captain of Gondor, Boromir. Do it, Boromir, do it. Look him, guys. Level 1, look now. Boom, level 4, just like that. You love to see it. Use Horn of Gondor. Horn of Gondor and get out. He's not gonna use it. Doesn't want to waste it, I believe. It looks like he will be just running it off. Should be able to get in safety. The trolls are here though. Run him down, trolls. Look, he's pressing S to actually make them stop for a second. This way he can buy himself some time. Gondor archers inside the city. Oh, now Oh, he was using Tainted Land, but the Man of the West player was using instantly the Human Wood to cover the Tainted Land from the opponent player. Boromir cannot fight. Run, Boromir, run before you get knocked down once again from the trolls. Okay. Looks like he will get in safety. That's good. Because one more level on Boromir and he will unlock the damage leadership, which is going to make it way easier for the Man of the West player to kill those mountain trolls. Grond. I don't think Grond anytime soon. I don't see a siege works yet for the Mordor. Boromir needs to be careful. Maybe Gandalf could be a nice choice. You know what I'm saying? Gandalf or Faramir, the brothers of Gondor side by side. Could also be quite epic to see them fighting next to each other. But for now, nice positioning. I like this. You see how many orcs are useless. They can't do anything. They cannot fight. And the archers, they are taking care of these in no time. So on the human woods, they have also armor buff. From Boromir, they get the damage leadership with level 5. They will have more armor and more DPS when Boromir is being nearby. And they are fighting on the human wood. The trolls, though, they are actually being annoying. Maybe it's time for the Man of the West player allowed to keep some tower guards kinda in his own side of the map, because the trolls will keep doing what they are doing. They will keep destroying your economy over and over again. Level 2 farm, Nazgul is getting mounted on his... That's the second Nazgul, by the way. The first Nazgul was level 2, keep in mind. And the first Nazgul is here on the top side. He's level 4 by now. We have, after the first couple of minutes into the game, 700 command points available for Mordor. His command points capped. He has many units on the field. The trolls, they are keeping their distance, throwing rocks. One of them has been finally taken down. The other one is level 9, ladies and gentlemen. War Chant is available for Mordor. War Chant, Eye, and Tainted Land, they can make your army quite strong if you use them preactively. Like, you can use them at the same time, by the way. Tainted Land gives you armor, War Chant gives you damage, and Eye gives you height here, which is able to stack with both of them at the same time. So you don't need heroes for Mordor to actually make your units or, you know, army as strong as possible. 350 command points only for Man of the West. He's down to what? 3 farms only? 2 farms only. These are the 2 farms remaining on the field from the Man of the West player against a huge map control and great map covering advantage of the Mordor player. Very good. The Nazgul is getting dismounted, but don't underestimate Boromir. Boromir is gonna just, you know, crush you. The Nazguls, they are not very strong in BFME 2, but they are actually having the debuff, which is making them extremely reliable. Like the level 2 Dread Visage, negating all the bonuses you get from your buffs and leaderships, and making your units actively lose. It's a passive thing, by the way, sorry. It's like a permanent Keef Bats, permanent creeping when the Nazgul is nearby. And you can have 3 of them on the field at the same time. So just in case one of them dies, you have 2 more to back them up. Oof, that doesn't look good. Faramir is on the field. Faramir is shooting the troll. The troll is going to be taken down by Faramir, but the problem is, yeah, you have not enough units to contest this. So you will be outspent eventually. There is a... Look at this sneaky little slaughterhouse at the top right corner. Do you see that? It's level 2 already. Expanding offensively is so nice. Nazgul is gonna get more and more experience here by getting tower guards. We have a lot of orcs, Easterlings, orc archers on the field. Faramir killed yet another troll. He's level 3 now, has the warning arrow unlocked. Nazgul cannot fight. He gets knocked down on the ground all the time from Boromir. Boromir, maybe one more time. No, look at him. He gets knocked down once again. But he doesn't deal too much damage to Nazgul either. So it will take him ages in a one-on-one situation to kill the Nazgul. But the Nazgul can't do anything against Boromir too. Oh, he's very squishy against towers too. And Nazgul has been slain. But it's okay, you know. Troll has been taken down. Faramir is level 3. Faramir and Boromir leadership can also stack with each other. Faramir gives you armor buff. Boromir gives you damage buff. Horn of Gondor to stun them. Nazgul was able to get away. One of the Nazguls, at least barrage, is available for Mordor and will be now used on his face. They are coming, boys. The fortress, the archery range, the barracks. Oh my goodness. Almost gone. So one couple of hits from this 2 Easterlings and the production buildings. The last 2 remaining production buildings from the Man of the West player are going to be taken down. He's saying okay and calling it. And that's 3-1 for Andy Brandy. He needs to only win 1 more game to get into the semi-finals. So we have dwarves against elves. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy on elves and his opponent on dwarves. Let's see. So far, every single time we have seen this matchup between dwarves and elves, the dwarves were able to win. And that needs to happen once again for Lau. For the dwarven player, if he wants to be able to reach the semi-finals. Oh look, a matchup we haven't seen today. True. True actually. Oh, it's an economical opening for dwarves. You see 1, 2, 3, 4 mine shafts in total. On the other side we see elves building a barracks in the Malon tree early. So it's a very early archer start. Didn't see that coming. He's looking to creep. Which do you prefer? I prefer personally, I mean, it's my personal preference. First of all, I like all Battle for Middle-earth games. I would not say that this one is bad or this one is great. I think every BFME game deserves much more love than they actually do get. But for me personally, and it's like a biased opinion because it was the first game I was playing online, it's Battle for Middle-earth 1. I like it. I think it's absolutely unique game, you know, it's very unique. There is not a single game like that. Like this open building, open world style of BFME 2 and Rise of the Witch King, you can find this also in like Age of Empires 4 or 2 or Age of Mythology. So you can build anywhere you want. You have builders. But the way the building system works, Big Boy Glue, thank you for the 5 gifted sub, man. Thank you so much for the huge support to the channel. Means a lot.
Big Boy Glue just gifted 5 subs. What a pirate.
Thank you, Big Boy. You are a big boy indeed. Thank you. You know, BFME 1 is so unique because you have no builders. You can build on only certain spots and you have like, it's like realistically made based on the films, based on the trilogy, you know, exclusively. So every unit, every hero, everything you see in the game, you have also seen in the films, you know. That's what is so beautiful for me.
They must fall like the wind.
Have you ever tried World of Warcraft? Nope, I haven't. I mean, actually I have, like for like 2 hours, then I got bored of it, to be honest. My cousin was convincing me to play. My cousin was like fully into this scene. Like he was like really hardcore World of Warcraft gamer. But we are talking about a time maybe 10 years ago. He was playing 8 to 14 hours every single day. You know, he was addicted to it. Big time addicted. They had like a guild, I think it's called like guild, right? They had like group of people, 20 people, they were making raids. Like he was so, every time I meet him, you know, basically when you meet somebody in real life, they will tell you about stuff they normally do in their lives, right? And most of the time, for most people, it's about their work. They will tell you, oh, this today at the work, this happened to me. Today at the work, this happened to me. But my cousin was always talking non-stop about World of Warcraft, about the guild, about what they did with the raid, how they killed the boss. So I haven't played it, but I actually heard a lot about it. So I have still a bit knowledge about it. We have 350 command points available for Andy and 550 command points available for Lau. So Lau is doing a good job so far. StarCraft, no. To be honest, guys, I think, you know, the only games I've been playing lately, and with lately I mean the past 5 years, actually is League of Legends, BFME games, and also Age of Mythology. And also tried a little bit Age of Empires 4, but never committed on that one. I played like maybe 10 games, that's it. Playing WoW back then was when I tried to play again, and yeah, that's what also my cousin told me, you know, like he was trying it again a couple of like 1 or 2 years ago. They made like a new one, right, World of Warcraft Classic or something, and he was giving it another try, but he didn't enjoy it. Maybe the game is not even changed, but it's the time which changed, you know. We are not the same age anymore. You have different preferences, you have different personality. So it's always like that. When you used to enjoy something many years ago and you give it a shot and you figure out that you don't enjoy it anymore, it doesn't mean that the game got worse or that the film got worse. It's about you being changed. You change as a human being, you know. You are an individual person who is also evolving, changing, adapting. Maybe that's why. So we have peasants on the field, Lorien archers. You better try to play StarCraft 2 campaign because it's the best campaign in RTS story. Really? I mean, I need to try it. I think it's even free to play, right? StarCraft 2, I believe, is like free to play. Good fights here for dwarves once again. I mean, going even in a situation like that is always good for dwarves because they have the greater map control. 400 command points available for Andy, and we have 650 command points available for Lau. For Lau, it sounds so wrong when I say that. For gratis, you know, for nothing. We can have it. Extra overs and more pikemen coming. 5 power points collected after the rallying call. More AOM streams, man. Dude, I miss it too. I haven't played Age of Mythology since last stream myself. You know, it's not like I'm playing off stream. The only game I'm playing off stream is League of Legends. And the reason is simple, because it kills me. It kills me. Like, the relationship between me and League of Legends is like a love and hate relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I hate it, but I cannot stop. You know? Big pushes incoming, boys, with pikemen, extrovers, more extrovers. Can you stream Age of Mythology soon? Yeah, sure. I can do that.
Guardians at the ready.
Guardians at the ready. Prostakma. Volume. Volume. You know, the best thing about Age of Mythology is the music. You know, the background music, the atmosphere when you're playing it, and then this is like something else. But again, also like BFME, it's a game which doesn't have the love it really deserves, you know. It's better for me personally. I enjoy Age of Mythology more than Age of Empires, but yet Age of Empires has like much greater player base. You picked it. Yeah, elves have lost, I think, every single game today. The only game elves were able to win was the Alvin Mirror. And that is pretty unfortunate, I would say. Brandy Hills, a beautiful map. You know, this is a special map with like a special script, because what ends up happening here is you can see the Nazgûls. They are chasing and they are looking for the halflings, for the hobbits, and the hobbits are here. They are actually running away. You see that? That's like, who is this? That's Mary. You will also see Frodo Baggins. You will see Pippin and stuff like that. We have 2 furnaces coming up for the Isengard player Lau. On the other side, we see 2 mineshafts coming up for the Dwarven player Andy. And Zed Le Magnific, thanks for the raid. Appreciate that. And everybody, guys, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the BFME 2 quarterfinals. In the best of 7 between Andy Brandy against Lau. We are currently in the game number 6. It's a cash prize tournament of $100, and we are getting close. The first finalist is already known. That's Inumara. He's waiting for his opponent in the winner bracket finals. And yeah, we will have this winner of this series will face against Sauron, the best BFME 2 player, in the semi-finals. And all these games are going to be broadcasted hopefully tomorrow, so stay tuned. But so far we had a great series. We have a matchup between dwarves and also Isengard. Uruk-pit is coming up for Uruk-hai. There is a builder looking to build a mineshaft offensively, might look for a early pressure with the guardians, but he has for now actually only pikemen, so there is a high chance that he might creep. Hey Otakeover, nice to see you once again in the chat. Age of Mythology is installed on my PC. I played for many years as a competitive player. I'm an old man. I mean, how old are you? Don't tell me now that you are younger than me. I'm 31. I'm already feeling old, you know what I'm saying? Don't make me feel older than I'm already feeling. Pikeman start. It looks like he wants to creep eventually this troll layer first. There is a furnace. The builder from Isengard is scouting this area. He's scouting if the dwarven player is creeping the work layer, but that's not the case. The builder, the second builder, is moving now from the bottom right side. It looks like he won't be able to see the mineshaft yet. It's slightly out of vision. Now he will be able to see it. Pikemen are creeping, and Uruks might actually be able to interfere, to interrupt that. Yeah, many people are actually playing Age of Empires 4 recently. Many people. How is everybody? Hey man, Babushka, welcome. I am doing fine for myself. I can't talk about everybody else. I hope they have also a fantastic time. We have great games so far. The only unfortunate part about this, you know, games are that we have seen many times dwarves. Maybe in the upcoming version that's gonna be a different story. The mineshaft is going to be demolished just in time to deny the Uruks the experience. They have to hold ground stands, which makes them a bit more tanky. Units gain an increase to their armor, but you know, that's what I'm talking about. Here, I would love to have numbers. You know, I would like to have numbers I can work with. I want to know how much additional armor you get and how much damage you lose to actually make a better choice and call if I want to use it or not. I believe in Rise of the Witch King, it will tell you how much more damage you will deal. When I go with the cursor over this, it will tell you. Less is more. I'm 33, bro. So you and I know the first days of Age of Mythology back in the day. I have a very interesting story about my first online gaming experience in Age of Mythology. I used to lose every single game. I didn't know what I'm doing, right? I still don't know what I'm doing because I was never a good player in Age of Mythology. Never. I didn't play that much also online. I was playing most of the time the campaign and the skirmishes. So I haven't really gathered a lot of experience in the Age of Mythology multiplayer scene. But I used to play it many years ago. Like maybe it was like over 10 years ago. You know, maybe even more than that. And there was a trick. You could press pause button on your keyboard to actually pause the game when you was playing multiplayer. And if the opponent didn't press on pause, he could not make it undone. So what I was doing always is when I was realizing I'm losing, I was pressing on the pause button and the guy didn't know what is going on. He left, and as he left, I got 3 points, and I actually got like to a point in which I had 20 wins and 5 losses. But the problem is because I was really high, undeserved, because I couldn't get to this rank that I would normally play. Everybody else, you know, from this point knew that, so they were always breaking the powers, and I end up losing every single game. From 20 wins and 4 losses, I end up being like 20 wins and 30 losses. So I was pretty upset about it. But I was 13 years old, 13, 14 years old, something like that. I was a kid.
Follow me.
So Warchant is, I mean, Lourdes is level 4 already. That's pretty busted. That's pretty nice. Play smarter, not harder. True. Very true. When you know you can't win, you can't win, just make them rage quit. Oh, boom! On your face, but he's crippled. We have the power and the strength to take him down. Does he have heal from the spellbook? He could go for a heal if he wants to. He could, if he needs to. Rebane is active. Lourdes is using Carnage. Splash damage. Oh, he's killing so many Guardians there. Oh my goodness. Heal. Oh, Lourdes the Slayer. Lord is on carnage, ladies and gentlemen, and he gets level 5 just like that for 60% more, 50% more damage leadership and 25% more combat experience leadership for a nearby allied unit. And let me tell you that much, this game isn't looking good for any Brandy. And the chances that we might see a game number 7, the deciding game, are pretty high. I love the fact that he actually wasn't focusing Gloin first with the Carnage. He was attacking the units stuck in the mineshaft, and with Carnage, Lourdes has splash damage, which means he will be able to hit multiple units at the same time. That's why he slaughtered every single Guardian who was stuck in the mineshaft. That's a very high IQ play. GG, retarded map are gonna be the famous last words of any Brandy, and what a game. Elves against Isengard. Oh, it's pretty unlucky for Andy, am I right? I think that's pretty unlucky for the Elven player Andy Brandy, because Elves have lost legit every single game. What is happening today? We have so many raiders. Sarjo, thanks for the raid. Hoş geldiniz, sefalar getirdiniz arkadaşlar. İyi ki geldiniz. Biz de şu anda bir BFME 2 turnuvası düzenliyoruz. Şu anda çeyrek finaldeyiz. Çeyrek finalde Lao ve Andy karşı karşıya. 3-3 durum şu anda. Ve bu da son maç. 7. maç. Only go go. Sarjo and Turgut Kutlu. Sefalar getirdiniz. Eyvallah kardeşim. Tekrardan hoş geldiniz. So we have the blue Elven player Andy against the red Isengard player Lao. Eyvallah kardeşim. Hoş geldiniz. Shanks, you keep hosting the old version. Sorry man, I don't know. I don't know guys, but you have like 20 different versions of the same map. I don't get it. Sercan, also thank you for the follow. Hoş geldiniz. Ben de Türk'üm de biz bu kanal İngilizce olduğu için çoğunlukla İngilizce konuşuyorum. Okay, so what is the plan? The builders. Multi-culti guys. Turkish, English, German. I'm also I like to know many languages, you know. I'm regretting the fact that I was actually not choosing Spanish. It's like an extra language when I was going to the school. I wish I could speak Spanish. I wish I could speak Chinese. These are the two languages I regret to not have learned. It's never too late, of course, but I wish I could have at least some sort of basic knowledge about these languages. You know, Spanish sounds really attractive language. You know what I'm saying? When somebody is speaking Spanish or Portuguese, oh my good, it sounds really good. Chinese, obviously, when you know Chinese, you can speak with half of the world. Pretty great communication possibility. Aksan fena. So we have a stable for the Lancers and a barracks coming up for the Elves. They actually are complaining about it, you know, you see that? They are complaining about the matchup they got. Obviously, Andy's complaining the most because he got to play the Elven faction, which has the lowest win rate out of all factions so far in this night. English is the one language to rule them all. I wouldn't say so. I wish that would be the case. I wish everybody in the world would be at least able to speak English at a decent level. You don't need to be perfect. I am not perfect by all means. I make still many common mistakes. Of course, the accent is noticeable, so not a single person in the world would assume I'm from England. I don't say bloody hell, can I have a cup of tea please? You know, this is English by the way. Bloody hell matey, can I have a cup of tea? But at least, you know, you are able to understand what I'm talking about. That's all that matters. Can you speak Elvish? I can't. I wish I could. I want to learn Dwarvish. Baru Kazat, Du Bekar. There you go, dwarves. Dwarven language. Bloody hell, matey. Yes. Look, you know, it was actually a funny story when we were playing League of Legends many years with me and friends. You know, usually, I mean, just for like backup information, I used to play BFME only back in the day, online multiplayer every single day, and it was back in the day when it was active, so you could get games done every single night. You could be playing every single time BFME when you wanted, and even if there was nobody else, we had such a group of people, amazing people, we could always set up games and play with and against each other all the time. And there was a girl in this group of people. Her name is Angie, and she's from UK, you know. She was a very kind and super nice person. I've never met anybody this nice. She was so nice. She was always respectable. She was an old woman. I mean, older than us. When I was 20, she was 40. Now she's over 50 years old, but she used to play with us. You know, she could be my mom from age, you know what I'm saying? But she used to play with us. She was such a kind person. And the way she was speaking English was so, you know, it was incredible. Like, I was laughing all the time. Bloody hell, when we were playing League of Legends, you know, there was a champion called Kassadin. She was calling him Kassadian. There was a champion called, her name was Tristiana. Oh, bloody hell, Tristiana has killed me again. Okay, Beasta, I will grab a cup of tea now. I was laughing so hard. I like personally the American accent more because it sounds more mealy, more like deep, you know, and while the English one sounds really soft and so softy. Not in a bad way, by the way. That doesn't mean anything bad what I'm saying, but it sounds so much more soft and relaxed, while the English one, hey man, what's up, give me $5, give me $5 now, and English would be like, hey, could you please lend me 5 over, you know. It sounds so much, you know, how can I say, softer. We have a huge elven army though, that's looking pretty nice. 450 command points available for elves and 450 command points available for Isengard. Dota 1? No, I haven't played Dota 1. Actually, the only experience in mobile games was what I ever had was in League of Legends. And also one of the guys in the group I was mentioning was actually downloading League of Legends, and he was playing for like a couple of months in North America, an A server, and he was trying to convince us every single day, hey Shanks, come on, play with me one game, play, you will like this game, come on Shanks, it's a great game, trust me, come on. So every time he was kind of brain like worm tonguing me, you know what I'm saying, worm tongue, like legit worm tonguing me, until I was like, okay, shut the heck up, I will play one game with you. And then I moved. I'm a person, I'm living in you know, Europe, and because of this dude I make an account in North America with 300 pings. Can you imagine that? But obviously as an OG BFME player who is used to be on 500 ping all the time, 300 ping was feeling extremely good for me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel there was a huge difference between 300 ping on NA and playing BFME with 800 ping. So I didn't notice any difference. I was happy. And then after a couple of years we moved all to Europe once again. Big push. The stable is going down with the lancers, with the pikemen. That's great. I mean, he won't be able to deal much more damage, but he has the momentum, he has the pressure advantage. It's pretty nice. If you played Stronghold Crusader, I haven't, but I might. I downloaded yesterday. I bought yesterday from Steam the Shadow of War, the Lord of the Rings, the Shadow of War. I haven't opened it yet, but I bought it. It was on sale. I could get it quite cheap, and I just didn't want to miss the opportunity. So I bought the game. I hope it's gonna be a good game. I will like it. If Lourdes on the field once again, like in the previous game. After the first couple of minutes into the game, we can see Andy actually looking much stronger in this game for now. He has 650 command points available. He has 9 power points collected after the rallying call, right? On the other side, we have Isengard sitting on 550 command points, and he has nearly 9 power points collected after the Vision of Palantir. Lourdes, level 2, has Carnage. If he wants to, if he needs to. Fun, chill, funny game. Okay, and then I need to actually give it a shot. Phalanx. Okay, so Lourdes will turn and you draw the sword and potentially go inside the jeans with the Carnage. Remember with the Carnage he has splash damage, but you don't want to face tank this also for a long time. But it's a, you know, respectable elven army in the middle with Lorien warriors, pikemen, and bunch of archers. And now when they group up, look at this army size. If they group up all together for the big rallying call play, they might actually make something happen. This lance is gonna chase down the Warg Riders. Maybe they can turn and fight this. With the whole ability they might be able to win. Let's see. Actually the Rivendell Lance are stronger. Even with yeah, they are stronger. the Warg Riders are stronger. The thing is, there is Haldir on the field, but he needs to be careful. Because the second this Lourdes is level 4, he will die every single time. He won't be able to move for 30 seconds, which is more than enough time for Lourdes to draw his sword and go inside with the Carnage and take him out. Rallying Call has been used offensively. The Furnace, the almost level 2, is gonna be taken down quite soonish. And Isengard is receiving lots of damage. So Isengard doesn't look good right now with the money. That's why creeping and also eventually defending this would be crucial. It's very, very important to deal with this army for Isengard player. I like the fact that Andy is actually focusing down the furnaces all the time, cutting down the resource income and hurting him a lot. But do you know a Dutch sentence as a German? I very much like the accent. Oh no, I really don't. I mean, I have a aunt. She's living in Holland. I used to visit her all the time. But the thing is, communication with the Dutch people is quite easy because almost every single one of them knows English. Guys, when you watch a film in German, they translate the film, you know, in vocals. But the Dutch people, they always watch the films in English. So every Dutch guy, literally, I met, even kids like 10 to 12 to 15 years old, they know so great English that's unbelievable. Like they have crazy amount of English knowledge. Whiteman of the Unnamed Summon will be used defensively. Haldir is turning level 4 for the leadership. Lourdes is still level 3. He's gonna use Carnage now, turning red. Tomato Lourdes, Tomato. Alpha Kilo Tomato. Boom, boom. Hit. Poof, nice shot. Oh my goodness. But is he gonna just throw the bow and shoot him? He's fast though. He's fast and furious. He's out. Shoot him, Lourdes. Just one shot, one opportunity. You only got one shot, one opportunity. Lourdes. Oh, he could have gotten it. He could have done it. Finally, he's throwing the ball and boom, on your face. There we go. Level 4 this time. Carnage, not Carnage, but the cripple is unlocked. So Isengard is now going for a counterattack. There was a successful and a great Wildman of Dunlin special summon defensively. The lances were not nearby. Kobe. Tom Bombadil will be special summoned defensively from the Elven player for a Sonic Song. And the thing is, when he's summoned like that, the enemy units nearby are kind of scared, so they can't even move. They are kind of in crowd controlling effect. Boom on your face. I like it. Okay, so the builder is gonna get in safety. Sharko is on the field. Look, this beauty guy, you know, handsome. You know what I'm saying? Profile picture, TikTok, 5,000 likes. Trust me on that one. 9 power points collected. After the Wildman of Dunlin special summon, 500 command points down and 750 command points up. So leading definitely in the command points department. 2 power points collected after the Tom Bombadil special summon, who's gonna be gone very soon. His time remaining is going down slowly but surely. I think he has like 20 seconds left and that's it. That's once again a huge Elven army. Haldir is down, remember. We have Elrond though. So Elrond with level 3 unlocks his high tier hero leadership, right? And with level 1 he has Farsight and also his Atelas for greater, what is this? Heals 750 health points from nearby hordes also. By the way, that's crazy. I didn't know that. I mean, I'm still learning. Hordes and heroes. Nearby hordes and monsters receive an increasement, that's a misspelling, increment, that's increasement of 15% health, 15% to health points and 25% to experience gaining. Provides resistance to fear and terror. All of that with Atelas only. That's crazy. And lasts for 12 seconds. So you can even heal up the allied units around him. 800 command points for elves. His command points capped. And 625 for Isengard. He cannot match this army. This army looks scary to me. That army. Holy moly.
Don't draw attention.
Okay. Sharko is almost level 2, but what can Sharko do against such a reckless hit? Because Elrond is in light speed, boys. He's charging. This guy's sprinting. Milos03, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome. Hope you can enjoy your stay. Beautiful trample with the War Riders. Oh, Sharko is also going inside the cheese. Sharko, do it. Lourdes is actually looking for a chance to cripple. Elrond cannot move. Elrond shall never move. But Elrond is a beefy hero with 3,560 HP with level 2. And here's Atelas also for the worst case scenario. Tomato Lourdes. Use the Carnage. Go inside. Does he have heal from the spellbook too? Let me check. Yes, he has double heal. He has Atelas and also heal from the spellbook, which has been just used. And there was Atelas. So double heal on Elrond, on Agent Smith. And if he kills you, he will duplicate. He will duplicate, guys. Oh, Devastation. Smart move from Lau and Lourdes, the hero slayer, ladies and gentlemen. But he dies in return. Okay, that's not a good trade for Isengard. because I mean obviously it's good trade when you go 1-for-1 with Lourdes and Elrond, because Elrond is a much more expensive hero. But if there is a huge Elven army in front of your gates and base, it's not a good trade. And I don't know what to say, man. What a series, what a game, what a performance from both the players. Really close series. Could be gone either way, seriously. But the last game, Andy Brandy performing extremely well with the Elven army, playing out of his mind.
Ready for battle.
Ready for battle. 1000 command points available for elves and 450 command points available for Isengard. And yeah, this is not looking good for Loud, trust me. Andy Brandy might get the chance to take his revenge on Sauron, so if he wins that, he will be moving on to the semi-finals and fight and face against Sauron, the player who used to kick him from the finals in the previous tournament we had for BFME 2. What a performance. I mean, obviously we have still many great players regardless in the losers bracket or winner bracket. We have Ave, we have Ectelion, we have Inumara, who was able to win against Ave and Ectelion and moving on to the finals as the first player. Gannicus might still work his way up to the grand finals from the losers bracket. We have still many good and great players in the game. It can happen. Anything can happen. Everybody can win. Nobody can win. You know, we don't know who's gonna do it.
Don't draw attention.
But Lourdes is crazy. İyi yayınlar, eyvallah. İyi geceler Kurmay. Görüşmek üzere Only Gogo. Gute Nacht, Sergio. 5 power points collected, 5 pen of talent available. 550. He has no lenses, but Elrond is back on the menu. And this guy is sprinting. This movement speed from this guy, he's running out of his mind. Nearly 6 power points collected, but the problem is devastation is on cooldown. So if you have no Lourdes, you have nothing to counter these two Elven heroes. They have both leadership, and the leadership is able to stack. I mean, almost leadership for Elrond, right? And that's a high tier one, which stacks with the damage one. So long story short, you can make the Elven units nearby quite. And with that, I mean really strong. Lourdes on the field. He's also level 5. Leadership is unlocked. I think you need to kind of kill maybe... Oh, but that's a key pad. That's good. Wildman of Danland special summon. Now is your time to shine. He crippled somebody. Oh, he crippled already. I didn't see. Elrond is crippled. He has used Attilas very early, actually, guys. Very early. I don't know about that. He's gonna die. Nobody can fight this guy. Look at this. Lourdes, man. Lourdes is the most cost-efficient hero in the game, or what? Yes, he is, definitely. Oh, okay, heal has been used, but they have a lot of sustain, the Elven army. The War Riders are coming, and mistakes like this from Andy Brandy might actually cost him the game. Don't make mistakes like that. Haldir is gonna get in safety barely, but Elrond might be still in trouble. Remember, Attilas is on cooldown, and also heal from the Spellbook is on cooldown. But he can turn and fight, right? He's healthy enough to fight this, right? With level 6 he unlocks the Whirlwind, which doesn't deal too much damage, but it will crowd control the enemy units all the time and knock them up, and can get them into the Whirlwind. Sharku has the Blood Hunt, which is leadership, if you don't know. Oh, and boom, he gets the last hit. Level 9, target cavalry becomes under control from Sharku, so he can eventually steal some lancers, but I believe the Elven player kind of stopped making lances. He makes only archers now at this point. Archers, Lorien warriors, and pikemen. That's his army choice. It's a huge army. Elrond has been taken down, and we have Glorfindel on the field. So Lourdes is almost dead. He needs to be extremely careful. The last thing you want is to feed this Glorfindel with level 3 for the Blade of Purity. Yeah, but he's getting outspammed too. You know, it's not looking good for Isengard. Oh man, but he has almost 15 power points collected. Oh man, I don't know what to say. What is Golem? Oh, Golem is here. I was like, what's Golem? Golem, the ring hero, the ring bearer himself. 12,000 HP only, which means double the health from a fortress. Not easy to be killed, trust me. Sharku. Level 6 unlocks the Man-Eater. Kill target enemy, which restores Sharku's health, and he gives him 35% increased damage, armor, and minus 50% crush tackle duration. Lourdes is recovering slowly but surely around the fort. Oh, the Watcher. Oh, I wanna see that. Guys. That's gonna be a big one. Trust me. Watch this.
With haste.
Watch this. Just do it. Do it. I know you want it. You know I want it. Just do it. Do it, do it, do it! Do it! There we go! Boom! That's what I like to see. The Watcher in the water, boys. The Watcher in the ball slab. Oh my goodness. Even with the Watcher, he's still like, he killed a lot there. I wish I could have taken a look into the command points from the Elven player just to see how much they are dropping down. But even after that one, he's like still lots of units on the field, including heroes like Glorfindel, who's now level 3, has the Blade of Purity unlocked. Lourdes has to run for his life. Don't take free damage for no reason. Cripple down either Haldir or Glorfindel. I think Elrond is going to be back on the menu very soon too. Sharku is kind of trying to fight for the map control. Isengard has done a lot. He is down a lot. Look at his money though. He has almost 3k, but he has no command points to be used. Haldir got crippled down, and Lourdes headbutting him, you know, like headshots. Haldir actually quite beefy, man. Doesn't take too much damage from Lourdes. Heal has been used. I was expecting, to be honest, I was expecting more damage from Lourdes against Haldir. Haldir was quite tanky against that. Like in Battle for Middle-earth 1, if Lourdes cripples those archer heroes and uses Carnage, he can three-shot them. With 3 hits, they are dead. Oh, now we are talking. Glorfindel is here. Don't touch my tralala. And my tralala is Haldir. It's a 2v1 situation now. Why would you fight? Oh, he's fighting against the tower. Okay, Haldir is running in safety. The towers are actually hurting more than Lourdes. Oh, that's gonna be game, right? Yeah, I think that's game, boys. Lourdes, Elrond. Look this. Oh, he's angry. Like. Defend me. Where are the Uruks? He killed Glorfindel though. Lourdes is crazy, dude. Guys, Lourdes is such a crazy hero. Now it makes kind of sense that Isengard has only 3 heroes. You have only 4 heroes. Sharko, Lourdes, Saruman, and Wormtongue. But every single one of them, especially Lourdes, is so effective. Okay, I'm out. Yeah, you are out. You are not out. Sauron, his famous last word, Sauron gonna win anyway. Oh my goodness. GG, well played.